go ahead and introduce the next band. I just want to tell you a little bit about what we do here at Liberty's Way and kind of a little bit about why I'm here. My name's Sean Tyler. I'm a 15-year Army vet. Served in Al-Ramadi, Iraq as a medical platoon leader and a company executive officer. I was actually medically retired from the Army in December of 2013. And today, kind of my purpose in life is to educate and advocate for some of the veteran-related issues, such as homelessness, one of them, and there's a lot of other things that us veterans could use help for. So I appreciate everybody's attendance here. It's really great to see people here supporting this event. And on that topic, something I do is before I introduce these guys, I do a little bit of poetry, and I'm going to do a little poem here that I call The Setback, and then I'll introduce the next band. Anyways, for 14 months as a member of the 1st Battalion, 9th Infantry Regiment, the city of Al-Ramadi, Iraq was my home. As a lieutenant in Task Force 19, I served alongside great men and lost some good friends. We took the most dangerous place on the face of the earth and turned it into one of the safest cities in Iraq. Over the past 7.5 years, our administration has allowed Al-Ramadi to fall into the hands of ISIS control, and a recent press conference called the catastrophe that is Al-Ramadi just a setback. Well, I have something to say about that. This is called The Setback. Don't call it a setback. Hindsight we lack. One step closer to the next American attack. Over 14 months, we turned the page. Handed over the keys, best expect some rage. They throw a party, you dispute the truth. Capture the ignorance, photos from a kissing booth. You fed the monster, the disease is now bred. Could have mentioned years back you were in the same bed. So what will you do, I ask of you? Hidden behind the podium in the rhetoric you spew. Your words are pale, your apathy brings pain. Ship us back over, we'll do it again. Because what you've forgotten as you stutter your address, it's your goddamn fault that we're back in this mess. You downplay our efforts, life's lost in that fight. Keep passing the buck, sleep safely at night. But we know the truth, ask one of my boys. This isn't Parcheesi, we ain't one of your toys. You fumbled, sidestepped, now it's back in your face. Do something about it, time to level that place. Take care of the people, they only want peace. Like a cancer needs chemo, time to rid this disease. Defend this country, let the soldiers attack. And one last damn thing, this ain't just a setback. Thank you. This is a poem I wrote for all my brothers and sisters in arms. It's called The Warriors. To classify your classification. You think you've seen this before? Best not change the station. I'm stronger than you'll ever know, but I don't have to talk. Sit back and watch the show. Classified by this world as someone to be afraid of, instead of looking past the scars to see what I'm made of. There was a time when I could perpetuate the mandate, but it's me who must demonstrate, because I'm a fast learner and I shoot straight. I didn't come to this game late. I was busy living through hell and testing fate. Rotate the safety selector switch. You're going to feel just how hard I hit. So get behind cover, throw on your kit. I aim center mass, but at your mind I'll split. So give me a mission, task standard and condition. I'll reel in the sea while you're going fishing. Sipping coffee in an office in your tidy whities. I go into the darkness, keeping you safely at nighty. I travel the world by land, sea, and air. Risk my life for you, whether or not you care. So don't be afraid, I was sent here by God to silence the violence of those screaming jihad. We won't go down without a fight. Fists are clenched, time to say goodnight. Armed by a caduceus and a blue cord, doing all we can just to end this war. For the times I missed, I promise you this. Charlie's in my sight's gonna be a pink mist. I like to dress down, but I can dress up, looking sharp in my blues just to watch you tear up. Pop radio, please, don't get me wrong. Those are all pretty words, but this is the real fight song. Swinging for the fence is just like Crush. When I see the pretty girls, they just blush. My mind stays active so my brain won't rust, and when I fall down, I get back up. So I'll be the mouthpiece for those afraid to speak. I've done more since I woke up than you'll do this whole damn week. But before you ask me what I'll become, let me ask you, what the hell have you done? Thank you. I'd like to just touch on a couple topics. One of them being a veteran, and something that's going on in the veteran society right now is a big problem with suicide, and unfortunately, it's touched me pretty. It's touched me pretty closely in my veteran family. Had some friends that have unfortunately committed suicide, and it's just really unfortunate. Some of the statistics on veteran suicide, there are 22 veterans a day that take their lives. That's one every 65 minutes. That's a total of 8,000 a year.
150,000 Vietnam vets have committed suicide since returning home from the Vietnam War. 530,000 have sought treatment for post-traumatic stress, and over 800,000 OIF, OEF, that's Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom vets suffer from post-traumatic stress right now. So, you know, events like this, things that you can get involved with in your community to kind of spread awareness and just pitch in, you know. So I appreciate everybody that's come here today. And on the topic of veteran suicide, I have a poem in regards to that topic, and it's called 22. Those days when you want everything to just go away, fighting inside to keep the frustration at bay. You don't have the fuel and it just stays. Those days, those days. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It'll all be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then my friend, you should stay. It's not the end, doesn't have to be this way. When there's nothing left, you're completely bereft. The conscience is screaming, wishing you just go deaf. The scratching and clawing at your soul, it keeps gnawing. Reach inside, grasp that last strand of hope. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. It'll all be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then my friend, you should stay. It's not the end, doesn't have to be this way. Every day, 22 pass away. If I could do anything, it would not be this way. You fought for this country, dripped blood, sweat, and tears. Wish you'd stick around till you're old in your years. You're my brothers and sisters, consider you all my friends. It's time we band together until this shit ends. Because I've said it before, and I'll say it again, it'll all be okay in the end. But if it's not okay, then my friend, you should stay. It's not the end, it doesn't have to be this way. Thank you.